Greetings, Fortniters. This is JikkySef. Do you recognize that awesome loading screen? And there he is, the man himself, Red Strike. Epic rarity, gold mask set, part of the Red Strike starter pack from way back in August 2019. And I'm on Fortnite Wiki. Here's what it says about him. Often challenged, never bested. Red Strike is an epic outfit in Fortnite Battle Royale that can be obtained by purchasing the Red Strike starter pack. And that's about all we have on that. So we're going to check out a fun new location on the map called Oro's Isle. Or at least that's what it's rumored to be called. And we're going to go to the discotheque on the hill. It's called APRES Ski. And we're going to go there to hire power cord. And then we're going to check out something called Oro's Isle. That's going to be very interesting. We are on heavy.com right now, and here's what it has to say about it. Strange Fortnite island may tie into Oro's skin lore. The newest Fortnite update has added a strange island into the game, and many players are wondering just what it could mean going forward. After the version 16.30 patch dropped, players can now visit a mysterious island to the south of Flush Factory that appears to have a bunch of steam coming off it. We're going to check that out in a moment. And here we are, coming a little bit short of our target, as usual. Sometimes there's a chest right there, not today. However, there is a blue assault rifle right here. Just what I needed, just like Rick Ocasek says. Rick Ocasek was the singer for the Cars, and he also produced a Weezer album. I moved out from Connecticut with Weezer, or more specifically, Rivers. And I met Rick Ocasek in a nightclub in New York. It's very awesome. Very cool dude. Alright, here's power cord. Before I hire these bosses, I always like to do 1 or 2 quests for gold. Speaking of gold, I never noticed before, but the coin flip, Midas is wearing glasses. Thought that was interesting. Alright, so we got power cord on our team. And next we're going to go visit Oro's Isle, and then from there, if we have time, hit the toilet factory, or the flush factory, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to hire bandolets. I was hoping to have enough time to hit the Bat Shack. That's what I'm calling it. The Bat Shack is just south of Slurpy Swamp. We'll take a look at that in another match. I just unlocked Deimos as part of the May Fortnite crew, so we're definitely going to be playing with him all day today. So I'll take him to the Bat Shack, and hopefully I'll have a nice video for you guys tomorrow morning with a new skin and a new landmark. There's some cool stuff at the Bat Shack. There's a Batarang stuck in some books, and at one of the entrances there's actually Batman's logo. I wanted to do that match with Batman, but Fortnite crew came along and unlocked a new skin, so we're going to have to do some gameplay with Deimos first. That's a pretty cool Fortnite crew, by the way. Comes with so much stuff, including Save the World. All you got to do is subscribe for the month of May, and you've got Save the World from here until eternity, or until all the servers crash. I wonder if that'll ever happen in real life. Imagine that, if all the servers in the world went down. What in the world would we do? No Fortnite, no internet, no YouTube, no nothing. We'd have to actually pull out a book or a board game. That's how we used to do it back in the day. Excuse me for a moment while I kick a soccer ball. And that's how that's done. Looks like I kicked it for 55 meters. That's not too much. Here's the boat launch. I did exactly just that. A lot of filming going on this side of the island. Oh, look at that, another blue weapon. That's awesome. let's head over to Oriole's Isle and see what that's all about. It's a steamy little isle. There it is right there in the distance. Look at the steam coming off that island. It must be really hot below the island for that steam to be rising like that. Here we are, Oriole's Isle, and let's mark it in the name of Shadow. The red strike skin came out during Season 2. It was the starter pack. They also have an action figure available if you could find it. You could look on eBay or Amazon.com. Speaking of eBay, I just picked up something pretty cool for my son Kyle. We loaded up the Disney Infinity 2.0. That was the Marvel season. And there's like a Spider-Man game, an Avengers game, and a Guardians of the Galaxy game. There's also a Brave game, but we don't play that. And we just got for him the Iron Man Portal figure. So that's pretty cool. He's got a bunch of Marvel characters. And here we are at the Flush Factory. Let's hire Bandolette and move on. Ooh, she's offering me epic weapons. I'm saving my gold though. I want to try and hire someone else. I always like to check this container. Sometimes there's gold in there. So speaking of the Bat Shack, let's head on back over to heavy.com and see what they're saying about it. Nothing has been revealed yet, and some have already speculated this could be where Batman's Batcave would appear. They're talking about the Bat Shack, just south of Steamy Stacks. If we're going by the comic book, then this doesn't seem very likely, which would lead us to believe that Epic is up to something else for this spot. Here's a great idea that the Llama Sir had yesterday. He thinks that maybe the grotto might be the Batcave. Now that sounds like a great idea. Alright, back to heavy.com. So far, a prevailing theory appears to center around Oro, Golden Skeleton, that appeared in Fortnite several seasons ago. That was also Season 2. It appears that Epic could have plans for a female variant of this skin. That would be interesting. Similar to how they offered a new spin on Midas, which was Marigold. I have a song that proves it. Nothing is confirmed as of yet, but leakers have painted a pretty clear picture about what to expect from this island. They're talking about Oro's Isle again. The return of Oro? Let's find out. Alright, that was the intel that we have there. And there seems to be a little bit more here at heavy.com, so I'll read that to you. Leakers such as Fort Tory have noted that the steamy island is codenamed Oro Isle in the files. There we go right there. The dead giveaway, pun intended. Which would seem to indicate that this is tied to Oro in some way. He also notes that Oro will show up as an NPC at some point in Season 6 because he was added to the files. So I think my speculation is that Oro, the NPC, is going to show up at Oro's Isle. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Alright, someone's coming up on me. From a distance, it looked like the Christmas tree Jonesy. Let's see if it is or not. Looks like he's a builder. Take some grenades. Good thing I hired some NPCs to keep him busy. Oh, he's right up on me. It's Silver Groot. And we got him. You were Groot. They took some of my health and shield. I'm gonna have to regain that. Let's take a moment and breathe. Usually after a battle like that, someone else comes out of the woodwork and takes me out. I chalked that up to bad luck. You know, there was one year, many years ago, I was having so much bad luck. We're talking like 4 things in a row that would happen. I actually wrote a song about it and recorded it with my band AM Radio. You could check that out on YouTube. The band is called AM Radio and the song is called Bad Luck. Kind of a throwback, an old bluesy number. Speaking of old blues, I broke out some Screamin' Jay Hawkins the other day. Boy, do I love that guy. He makes a lot of crazy sounds with his voice in between verses. He's also a great balladeer. If you want to hear a beautiful song, look up Screamin' Jay Hawkins, If You Are But a Dream. I play Screamin' Jay Hawkins at the nursing home. I haven't done a gig there this year yet. Probably later in the year, once I get my COVID vaccination. I'm due for my second shot on May 7th. That is next Friday. And then the following weekend, my family's going to Disneyland. I understand they're only going to be at 25% capacity. That's going to be like the good old days when I used to go to Disneyland and it was kind of dead. I always used to go on the days when it rained. I ran into my bass player there once. That was pretty cool. What are the chances of running into someone you know, let alone someone in your band? We were both on dates, so we hung out for a bit and then went our separate ways, just like the Journey song. Alright, there's an unlucky number here, 13. And we are racing to Boney Burbs to get out of the storm. My NPCs are hot on my tail. I don't think I need bones, but I'm going to get them just in case. I'd love to craft something, like a boom bow. Spoiler alert, I do craft a boom bow towards the end of the match. One of my favorites is the unstable bow, which you can buy from Raven at Raven's house. She is located in between Fort Crumpet and Sweaty Sands. That thing's awesome. Every time you shoot it, it's a different kind of bow. Wow, there's a lot of building going on here. However, the storm's coming, so I think they've moved on. And a last-minute chest. I had to get that off my chest. I cannot wait to play as Deimos today. That's going to be awesome. And I still have to unlock more skins. I just unlocked Raz, the Spire version. I think it's called Glyph version. I just called it Spire version by accident. Oh, look at this. That's not very smart. And I will show you why in a moment. Alright, let's move on from the storm, and then we're going to shoot this guy right out of the sky. There we go. And he's going to come crashing down, as predicted. Look at that, a distant shot over 100 meters. Nope, storm's still coming. Don't you hate that when you think you've outrun the storm, but it's still advancing on you? That storm is so evil. I have a song about running from the storm. One of my first Fortnite music videos. Check it out on my YouTube channel. I have a playlist called Fortnite Music. I also have a Five Nights at Freddy's song. I was so enamored with the cassette man's voice. Whoever did that is a fantastic voiceover actor. And that's from Five Nights at Freddy's 6. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. That is such a fun game. You can design your own pizzeria. Kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese with games and stuff. Ever since the COVID-19 pandemic, I've noticed all the Chuck E. Cheeses have closed down. I used to take my kids there. Good times. Get a cheap pizza. Do some gaming. They have skee-ball, which I love. However, thanks to Five Nights at Freddy's, Kyle is afraid of animatronics. A couple years ago, I took my kids to Chuck E. Cheese, and we didn't make it past the entrance. Kyle got one look at the animatronics, and we turned around and left. So I took Raina to an arcade to make up for that. There's a brand new arcade that opened up near our house at the mall. It's so awesome. They have all the high-end games. They have a lot of great prizes too. All the games spit out tickets. Unfortunately, thanks to COVID-19, we can't go there. Alright, let's get our head back in the game. There's only 7 players left. We've got Red Strike here. And let's hit this chicken for fun. I like running over wildlife. It actually counts towards hunting wildlife. That's a quest in the game. This building just stands over here by itself. It's not really a part of anything, is it? There's someone else taking off. And here we are at the Blue Steel Bridge. I like this location. Someone's shooting at me. Alright, it's go time. Got him. 2200 XP for that elimination. And there's power cord. I like to camp out on that ridge up there. I can't remember what that landmark is called. Well, we're going to go up there in a second. We'll find out. And I think we'll build a ramp to get up there. Just like so. Alright, here we are. Ooh, fireflies. I could build a flame bow if I had a primal bow. Oh, there's someone up there. They've camped out at my location. I got a nice hit there. Now they're jumping around. I don't think I'll get another one. Looks like they have a boom bow. Don't you hate when that happens? That's the trouble with building on uneven terrain. Oh, it's called Scenic Spot. Looks like power cord chased him off. It's all mine. Scenic Spot is mine. Alright, let's chill out for a moment. I think I've lost Bandolette. Not sure what happened to her. Maybe someone else took her out. That's alright. All I need is one boss. These bosses come in handy in distracting your opponents. I would love to build a boom bow or a flame bow. There's so many fireflies here. Too bad I have a mechanical bow. Alright, we're being pushed off by the storm. There's some action right there to the right. But we're going to ignore that. We're in search of another grenade. Maybe someone dropped some grenades here. Come on, grenades. Oh, there's some right there. I got lucky. However, I still have to move on from the storm in a second. That's the problem with the storm. Every time you think you're going to stop and do something, it keeps pushing you on. Nope, can't hide there. That was a bad choice. Isn't that the name of a face-to-face record? Bad choice. I could be wrong. You guys like punk rock music? I had a job working for Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols back in 1996. He is an awesome guy. Alright, this is a great spot to heal up a little bit. And I'm going to put together my boom bow. There's only 3 other players left, but what the hey, let's do some crafting. This is a beautiful pickup truck, by the way. I've always wanted to buy a pickup. Though I think our next vehicle is going to be an Astra van. I'd love to get a station wagon. That'd be old school. My parents always had those. We had a wood panel station wagon growing up. We had a big gray Buick. That thing was awesome. We took that from Connecticut down to Florida. Yeah, me and my brother sat in the way back. They had seats that faced towards the back, so we made faces at the people behind us driving down there. They didn't appreciate that too much. Alright, 2 players left. End of the game coming up. Let's see if we can take this guy out with our boom bow. I have no idea where the other player is. I hope they don't creep up behind me. Oh, that's exactly what happened. Eric Surf 55. I should have been keeping tabs on you. Well, that game goes out to Olego 020220006, player 1, who asked me to play as Red Strike. Shout out to you. And don't forget to support a creator, JikkySef. That spells JikkySef. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and have a great Fortnite.